If you're thinking about applying for the ASCPi exam this 2026, do not rely on old videos from 2024 or 2025. Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Fam. If this is your first time clicking in, you are highly welcome to my channel. I know I made a video back in 2025 when I sat for my own exam. I made a video about a step-by-step approach on how to create an ASCP account. But now that video is obsolete, and I mean this video right here, no longer in use. Trash it, forget about it. This is the most recent video, and this video came up because one of my subscribers came up to me and he was like, okay, I downloaded a training document from the website following your previous video, but when I submitted it, they actually rejected the training documents. And I was like, what happened? And then he told me that they told him to go back to the portal and download the recent training documents, and with that I started doing my findings, like what has actually changed. I know back in 2025 they had already sent out information stating that the portal was going through major changes and it was going to be unavailable for a period of time, and that things were going to change on the portal, but I never knew that these changes were going to be actually very much different from, you know, the previous way it was. So with that, I wrote about this video because I feel like there are a lot of people that come up to me. I feel like there are actually a lot of people that come up to me and they're like, what I actually see online on the step-by-step approach to creating a BOC account is quite different from what it actually is. They see different things on their phones and their laptops when I'm trying to create an account. It's quite different from what they see on YouTube. And then with that, I feel like I should put this video out there to give an updated version of, you know, step-by-step approach on creating an ASCP BOC account, ASCPi BOC account. Yeah, aside from that, there are other informations that I'll be giving out during the course of my, you know, explanation while making this video. So I can't just give out all the information right now. So those informations will come up, they'll pop up as I go. So just stay tuned. Make sure you don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and watch this video to the end. Don't forget to share this video with anybody that has the intention of writing the ASCPi exam this year. So just watch this video, you will not be disappointed. The first thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be typing out ASCP so that it takes me to their homepage. And here I'm going to click on create a new account. I'm going to fill in the first name, middle name, and last name, just as you can see in this video. Mind you, this is just a demo account for, you know, training purposes. So anything I fill in here, don't just eat me up because I'm not correct. Thank you very much. So we are going to fill up these spaces just as so, and these are just like required spaces that we are supposed to fill up. Then we are going to go ahead with the month, day and year of birth, you know, just all those informations that you need, just basic things. Then I went ahead and clicked on create an account. It brought me to this page where I have to create a username and then a password. Well, it flagged my password, but I ended up creating a new password. So you're supposed to fill in that, like those boxes that are ticked required. Anyone that is optional or doesn't have that asterisk mark, you can just leave it be. You should actually fill up those ones that are ticked required, so just go ahead and do that. So if you take a close look, I picked laboratory scientist, so you should actually go ahead and click on laboratory scientist. They say it's technology stroke MLS, so go ahead and click on laboratory scientist MLS stroke technologies. Then where you work, is it an independent lab, is it in a hospital, and so on and so forth. Then I'm going to also take on technology stroke scientist when it comes to what is my primary position as well. Take note of all these options that I'm choosing right now. Then I'm going to choose generalist in this place, because where I work, I'm assuming where you work, you do everything, both immunology and all of that stuff. So you just click on generalist, meaning that, you know, you are not limited to one particular place. But mind you, if you are actually specified in a particular field and you are not, you know, booking ASCPi, but you have a particular, let me say you're booking for cytopathology and all of that stuff, feel free to go ahead and choose cytopathologists, anatomical pathologists, and all of that, depending on what your specialty is or where you are specialized. If you are doing immunology majorly or hematology, where you are, just pick exactly what you are doing. But I'm just creating the account based on myself, so that's why I picked generalist. So here we have it. This is our official dashboard page. You can see it's quite a new account, so there is no activity going on it. So we're going to scroll down here where we'll see the whole BOC activities and ASCPi activities and all of that stuff. So this is where everything begins. I'm going to scroll down and click on apply for certification or licensure, and it will bring us to this page. You have the ASCP certificate, the ASCPi certification, and then qualification. Now if you can pause this video and take a good look at this page, you would see that you can actually write a state exam for California and New York without necessarily needing to write the ASCP exam. But writing these exams, these state licensure exams, doesn't mean that you would have ASCP certificates. These are just licensure exams for those particular states. So if you have already picked it in your mind that, okay, you want to work in California or you want to work in New York, you can go ahead and write their state licensure exams without necessarily writing ASCPi or ASCP, depending on which one it is. I don't know if you guys get me. My next step is to click on ASCPi certification, and that's because I am a non-US indigene. Like, I don't stay in the US, but if you do stay in the US, I think you can click on ASCP. So next thing I'm going to do is confirm my email. They will be sending me a confirmation mail to my email, and some people receive this message in their spam mail, so do well to check your spam mails if you do not see it on your normal inbox. Take note of this, guys. I hope we all are following up to this point. Here we are going to click on next, and it will take us to this page. So we have verified our information. Now it's time for examination application. When you click on categories, you can see the different categories: cytopathology, scientist in hematology. Remember when I said depending on which one you specialize in, that is exactly what you should fill in this category. So I'll click on medical laboratory scientist because that is what I'm filling for. And I'm going to be following the route 1. I'll be explaining why I'm following the route 1 subsequently. Let's just follow this video. Then I'm going to be filling in my nationality. I'm a Nigerian. Click on next. It will take us to educational history. So here you're supposed to add your institution, where you schooled, information about your institution and all of that. It's at this point you add it. Like I said, don't come for me. This is just a demo video, so I'm just going to be filling in any and anything that comes to my mind. Right now is Lead City, and Lead City is in Ogun State in Ibadan. All this is not true. Let's just follow. Let's go with the vibe. Let's go with the vibe, right? So you get exactly the exact date you graduated, when you started. I think all of us should, get all this information. You already know it. You're supposed to fill it directly from, like, let it be true, Sha. Let it just be true. Don't falsify anything. Just feel exactly what it is. So you're going to fill in this part just as you can see it here. The name of your program director and all of that is not necessary, so we are skipping it. If you can pause this video at this point, look at what they expect from your letter of authenticity. Do well to pause the video. To navigate to the different routes, click on documentation forms like I just did. Then it will take you to this page right here. Then you scroll down. Mind you, it is stuck in ASCP. You change it to ASCPi. If you can pause the video and look at that, do so. The next thing I did was I clicked on route 1 here. And after clicking on route 1, that's making it much more bigger so that we can get to see what is under and be able to download our forms. At the second bullet point, you will see training documentation form. So we are going to click on that training documentation form just so that we can download our training documents. So guys, click on the training documentation form, download your training documents. This training document, you're going to give it to the head of lab in your school. She or he is going to fill it up and write a letter of authenticity for you. Attach it together with this to this training document, and then you are going to come here to this choose file, and you are going to upload this training document and also upload your letter of authenticity. You are not going to submit it directly to ASCP. You are just supposed to upload it here, and with that we are done with that aspect of training and documentation. So here we are going to give reason why we are writing ASCP. This, I don't know if this was part of the previous one. I don't think so, but maybe this is a recent development. So you are going to click on that, click on all of that, and then process your payments. So as you can see, the price hasn't changed from $95 for, well, Nigerians like myself and maybe other African countries, but for other people I saw something like $260. So that is what it is. And yeah, we have successfully created our ASCP BOC account. If you get to sit for the exam or you are close to sitting for the exam, don't also hesitate to hit me up on my Telegram, which is in my bio, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.